It's called the pump drill. Too many club golfers do too much. You see my left knee from the behind view. The more you do, the better you get. Ching, release. You should be better by the end of that. There's definitely no twisting. And there's your pump exercise. You won't move your shoulders. Can't do them enough. Beautiful. Let the club do the work for you. Hi everyone, welcome to another video here on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. Trev's just down on the side there, and I've got a fantastic exercise, actually a really important exercise to really educate your arms, club and body to be all as one and all in unison. And what that's going to do, that's going to improve your strike, give you a little bit more distance without you even trying, and hopefully make golf a little bit more enjoyable. So I'll just get the back camera set up, and I look forward to telling you how to drop this club in the slot. Okay everyone, so thanks very much for stopping by the channel, and hopefully, if you've been here before, hopefully I'm here to give you some awareness and some knowledge and give you the skills so this club can do the work for you. Too many club golfers do too much and they don't have any reward. I'm not saying, well, they don't have any, but they could really do with a little bit more. And one area I see in a club golfer is they don't have the position coming down. The club isn't in the position where it can let go. And no matter what standard you are, if you're hooking the ball, slicing the ball, if you're professional, or if you're an amateur, or if you're beginning, you can do this type of exercise. Right, let's get to it then. So it's called the pump drill. So it's like the vertical drop exercise, but it's going to be slightly different. I'm going to give a couple of variations for someone who hooks it or slices it. So first of all, the slicer of the ball that wants to stop slicing and hit it a little bit straighter. Okay, backswing. So just a little spice to the ingredient is make sure you twist. So there's no swaying. You're not moving your head off the ball. You are just twisting. So you're creating some weight transference without having to try. Not staying completely central, but your weight transference happens by the coil of your belly button. So let's get your belly button and your pockets moving so they're pointing kind of over your right shoe. Right, that's not it by the way, but that's just really will help this transition, because if you don't do it, or if you do it wrong, or if you tilt that way, or you oversway, it's going to be really difficult to then get the club down onto the ball consistently. Right, that's enough warbling about the backswing. Right, coil, twist. Right, now we're going to drop our hands down so our right elbow hits our kind of our belly area here, but it's got to be in front of your hip. Okay, so we're not really going to move and shift yet. You can a little bit, you can let your left knee go a little bit, and there's your pump exercise. So it's not a big move, you don't have to go right in front of the ball here. It's until your right elbow hits your side. You're not straightening, you're not over kind of bending here, too narrow. Kind of what you've got at the top, this 90-degree angle you can see there, you're going to keep. So there's your little pump exercise. Now for the slicer of the ball, they want to get the club past your arrow of your body here. There we go, hit the ground a bit. There we go, kick in a little bit and then swing through. Right, fast tracking it, whoops, down. Keep the club head behind your hand, you can see with the dot here, tiny pump. You're not going to let this right elbow go away from you. Keep your right elbow touching, release. Half a follow through as well. Beautiful. So the pump exercise, what you're doing here, you're training your hands, arms and club to move before your body. So you're keeping your back to the target. There's a little bit of shifting going on. There's definitely no twisting. So you've got to keep your back to the target, nice and passive with your top half, nice and light. You can see here, I can still see my left knee from the behind view. Still see a lot of my shoulder there. So you're really dropping down. Okay, tiny, tiny pump, let go. You can see there, because of the inside move, ball's gone slightly to the right. Beautiful. And there's your repetition exercise. Bring your hands down before your shoulders move, before your chest moves. You can see there with the zip of my top, I'm not really moving my zip. If I had an arrow sticking out of my sternum, it's kind of staying over to my right shoe area still. Drop, release. Oh, that was even better, that one. Release meaning right hand rolling over the left, as well as a little bit of kicking as well. So I'll show you after a couple more how you can blend this up. Drop, Go up to the top again if you like. Drop down. Not a lot's happening, is it? So, but you're training your hands, butt of the club head staying behind me for you slicers. You're not outside here, but keep that angle, keep your elbow in, release your knee and hand, and head still. So your knee and your hand release is happening with your head being nice and still. If your head is still and passive, you won't move your shoulders. If you move your head, your shoulders will go with you. So that's a great barometer, just like how to blend up that final release now. Drop, release. Didn't stop for long there. As you can see from that last one, didn't even look where it's gone. So it's a great exercise to do in a net. See, I'm not stopping at the top. Beautiful, look at that. Still kicked in, got a little bit of weight transference from that halfway down position, but full release. I know that because my club is pointing up in the air. If I didn't have any release, there's the old chicken wing. So you don't want any big pumps here, because the secret now is it's not a distance exercise. You're letting the club do the work. Beautiful, so consistent. Right, let's move it on to the next level now without stopping. So a few practice swings to prepare. Good back swing, down, release. So we're really going to take our time. So we're going to let that follow through go as well. Down, release, not going to stop, not going to hold on. Now you're in a position, because you've still got some angle, so you're dropping it. So you've got the pump drill, you're dropping it, club still up, behind me, release. Beautiful. Right, let's do that. Nice and slow, like 1 out of 10 speed. Beautiful. Let the club do the work for you. If you're in the wrong position, cast over the top, whatever it is, you can't let go. You have to hang on. This is the opposite. You're bringing the club into a position where you can now let go. That is the basis of my less is more teaching. I can't reiterate enough how important that is. But as we know, us golfers, it's difficult. This position here coming down, you can't feel that. So the only way to feel it is to do these exercises, put yourself in a position. Now, one banana skin trap to fall into is don't do too many stopping, because you kind of get used to that. So you want to, obviously, the whole idea about being able to pause, put yourself in the position is obviously to check it, to realise, yep, okay, now I can feel myself in that position. I know I'm in the correct position here. There's not a lot going on in my top half, maybe a little bit of knee work here, but you're allowing this elbow to drop in the slot. Good twist away from the ball, drop in the slot, that helps it. Secret there is to, club is still backing up, the club isn't low. So keep the club backing up. Now from here, you can now just let go of that angle with the head still and a bit of kicking. Okay, one more. Not going to stop this time. Beautiful. Wow, lovely bit of draw, even for a soft little 8 iron like that. So I really encourage you to do as many of those as possible. Can't do them enough. Stand there, pretty much every golf course has got a net. Stand there, 5 golf balls, 10 minutes. If you can make that just a little bit of a part of your practice routine, I guarantee it will help. This pump exercise, this drop down exercise, you're dropping your hands down and obviously the club. If the club is still back behind you, the club has gone down. If the club is not behind you and it's out, the club has gone out. So it's a great barometer to say, yep, I'm going to practice that. And again, another little trapdoor is, don't feel like you're going to hit it a long way from here. Feel like you're just going to let go. You're letting the weight of the club from here, because now you're in the correct position. You're allowing it just to release past you. That's a secret. Too many golfers get here and they do a too big a pump. They're right up here making a big backswing, and then the problems start. So what you don't want to do is practice wrong. Remember, there's always a wrong and right, but I cannot reiterate that enough either. Don't hit it too far. It's not a distance exercise, this stop drill one. Nice and light. Look at that. I'm not even trying. I'm letting the weight of the club do the work for you, for me. So I encourage you to do the same, and you'll be surprised if you do let go. There'd be more speed down there than you think. Right, so just the other side of the coin is the golfer that hooks the ball. So probably a little bit too much inside. Remember, you're hooking the ball starting right, by the way. You're not just like a smother over the top hook. So what you can do with a pump drill for this is you can still make the same backswing, but you're not creating the inside look with the club face there. You're basically pumping your hands down, but you're allowing the club to come out. From here, what you don't want to do now obviously is to release, which you've probably got too much if you're hooking it. What you want to do there is release your body and keep hold of the club face. What I mean by that is right hand under. So you're practicing a little bit of a fade motion. Okay, let's do that. Backswing, pump down with the club coming out slightly. Pretty square. From here, small pump and turn through only with your body. You're not releasing it. You can see there's no angle between my hand or arm and club shaft there. So you're slotting it a little bit more from the outside. You want to exaggerate it, you can go that way. If you're really kind of extreme inside, really going to feel kind of out with the club head and then across. So you're practicing like an out to in swing, twist, out, turn through, hold on. Practice the left. Obviously there's no slice in a little shot like that, but the path of the club and the ball is going left, so it proves that my club is now out, it's not under. Right, let's blend that up. So let's get the club out, turn through, out first, out, turn through. Okay, take a bit of pace off it. It's always easier to blend the two motions. Nice and slow, out, turn through. It's never going to be as much as your stoppers, but the ball will be your best teacher there. It should start left. Hitting it so soft it probably won't fade in the air so much. Okay, let's go for one a little bit quicker. Maybe a 5, 6 out of 10 feeling. Okay, out, turn through with the body, hold on with the hands. There we go, lovely. Little half swing, practice swing. Remember, the great thing about both these kind of versions is it's not really result based. Do this in a net. It's fantastic. Really gives you a lot of confidence. Right, okay everyone, so thanks very much for joining me for another one, and really appreciate everyone's support. I know I say every video, a bit of a broken record, but I really do appreciate it. If you're just taking the time out to watch, hopefully I'm here to improve your golf. And if you've become a member, either the YouTube channel or Patreon, I really appreciate it. It really helps me come out here and make some content for you, bring out 2 videos a week, get out there, play some Academy Versus videos. If that's you, thank you very much. If you're unsure what I'm talking about, there's some information down there, especially the Patreon page down there. Okay everyone, so from a beautiful afternoon here in the middle range at Chestfield, we bid you farewell. Have a great golfing week if you're playing. So for myself, I'm very excited, Trev, now, because you know what's down there. Stay healthy on and off the golf course, and we'll see you next time. Cheerio!